Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all are fine. I am your science teacher, Mrs. Hina Javed. Dear students, today we are going to recall unit number 5, air, and we will recall some topic, that is the composition of air, pie chart. Is green plants need carbon dioxide? How leaves take in carbon dioxide? Is carbon dioxide is given out when things burn? Is air pressure changes? Experiment that proves that air has weight. Now student, firstly we are going to recall composition of air. Composition of air. You can see here a pie chart that is showing the composition of air. You can see light blue part, that is nitrogen 78%, light green part 20.09, this is oxygen, dark blue argon 0.90%, light yellow color part, that is other gases 0.1%. Red part, that is carbon dioxide 0.03%. It means air contain 21% oxygen. Air contain 0.93% argon. Carbon dioxide is also present in the air by volume, that is 0.04%. It also contains traces amount of other gases. Air also contains dust particles. It has germs. Air also contains water vapor. The amount of water vapor is not fixed. It means oxygen 21%, argon 0.93%, carbon dioxide 0.04%, traces amount of other gases, dust particles, germs, as well as water vapor. Another point that we are going to discuss, recall, that is green plants need carbon dioxide? Yes, we know very well, green plants need carbon dioxide for making their foods in the process called photosynthesis. During the process of photosynthesis, plants use sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into their food and oxygen. The food of plant that we can say, that is sugar. Plants do need carbon dioxide, but they also need water, nitrogen and other nutrients. So in the process of photosynthesis, plants use sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water to sugar and oxygen. Sugar, we can say it is food for the plants. So green plants need carbon dioxide. Now students, we will recall how leaves take in carbon dioxide. We know very well plants need carbon dioxide, but how they take in carbon dioxide? The carbon dioxide diffuses through small holes in the underside of the leaf called stomata. The carbon dioxide diffuses through small holes in the underside of the leaf, that is called stomata. You can see in this diagram, plants take in carbon dioxide and take out oxygen by the holes, small holes, tiny holes that we can see with the help of microscopes. That holes are called stomata. Now students, we are going to recall another point is carbon dioxide is given out when things burn. Carbon dioxide is given out when things burn. Burning requires fuel and oxygen. For the burning process, we need fuel and oxygen. When things start to burn, it releases the given out carbon dioxide, water, and energy. It means carbon dioxide is given out when things burn. When things burn, they produce carbon dioxide. Another point we will recall that is air pressure changes day to day? Is air pressure changes day to day? Yes, air pressure changes day to day. Why? Because on a hot day, the layer of air near the ground becomes warm. On a hot day, the layer of air near the ground becomes warm. And we know very well, warm air is lighter than cold air, so it begins to rise up. Warm air is lighter than cold air, so it begins to rise up. Cold air, which is heavier than warm air, comes to take the place of warm air. Cold air pushes the warm air out of the way. This happens all the time. So, air pressure changes all the time, day to day. On a hot day, the layer of air near the ground becomes warm. Warm air is lighter than cold air, so it begins to rise. Cold air, which is heavier than warm air, comes to take warm air place. Cold air pushes the warm air out of the way. This happens all the time. Another point that we are going to recall, that is experiment that proves that air has weight. A simple experiment by which we can prove that air has weight. Weight of an empty balloon. Now fill the balloon with air and weight it again. The balloon with air in it weight more than the balloon has no weight, empty balloon. This shown that air has weight. You can see in this diagram, this balloon is empty, there is no air, and this balloon is full of air. So you can see balloon with air in it weight more than the empty balloon. So by this simple experiment, we can prove that air has weight. Okay dear students, you watch and listen this video carefully and you will learn unit number 5 air again at your home. Take care. Allah Hafiz.